This is a quote from John Lennon, a very famous musician. He said, "All you need is love. There is nothing in the world that can take the place of a human touch." It's a nice thought, isn't it? Just love conquering everything. Hate, jealousy, fear, anger, greed. How wonderful it would be if all we needed was love. But human beings are complex. We have emotions and feelings, and yes, sometimes we destroy each other out of hate and jealousy and fear. And what about this? What if one day all the fighting around the world suddenly stopped? No more wars, no more fights, no more conflicts. What if all the weapons turned into gardening tools or farm equipment? What if all the military factories started making toys instead of tanks? What if all the soldiers laid down their arms and went home to their families? What if tomorrow the whole world woke up and decided to live in peace? It's an interesting idea, isn't it? Let's imagine what would happen. First, there would be silence. For many years, the sounds of war have echoed across our planet. In some places, bombs have fallen from the sky. In others, rockets have soared through the darkness, leaving trails of fire. But what if one day the guns fell silent? What if the rockets stopped soaring and the bombs stopped falling? Do you know what it would sound like? Silence. Just the sound of silence. Can you imagine how strange that would sound after so much fighting? Then the world would start to heal. Fields and forests would grow where crops had been destroyed. Birds would sing in the trees again. Flowers would bloom in the meadows. And people would breathe clean air, drink clean water, and walk among green trees. Next, everyone would start to explore. Without wars, there would be time to do all the things we've always wanted to do, but have not done because of fear. We could explore ancient ruins or climb Mount Everest or sail around the world. We could watch dolphins play or whales sing, dance with the northern lights, or watch the sunset over the Pacific Ocean. We could go anywhere and do anything because there would be no fighting. We could also learn a lot. When there is war, people don't have time to learn. They're too busy fighting. But if there were no more war, we could all go back to school and learn amazing things like math and science and history. We could learn about other cultures and other people and other countries. We could even go to other planets and explore outer space. We could do so many things if there were no more war. Of course, there would still be problems. After so much fighting, it would take a long time to rebuild everything that had been destroyed. Many things would be different, but at least there would be no more war. We would live in a different world, a better world. So let's imagine for a moment that there is no more fighting. Let's imagine that tomorrow the world wakes up and decides to live in peace. What a wonderful world it would be. We could explore the universe. We could build new homes and schools and hospitals. We could plant trees and flowers everywhere. We could make our planet beautiful again. And when we looked up into the night sky, we would see the stars shining down on us, and we would know that we are all brothers and sisters. We would know that we are all one. There would be no us and them. There would only be us. So remember, even though we live in a world full of fighting and violence, there is always hope for peace. If we try hard enough, if we all work together, we can create a better world for ourselves and for our children. A world without war. A world without hate. A world without fear. A world where all we need is love.